Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome to the official unveiling ceremony of the new logo and application portal for the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge 2020 edition, which we tagged the lockdown edition. This afternoon, it's a pleasure to have you, Ebere Nwokeji, from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, Owerri office, and myself, Remy Chukwunye, the Executive Director of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We will be talking with you about the Ugwumba Leadership Center and also everything you need to know about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, especially this edition that we have launched out, that is tagged the lockdown edition. So this afternoon, Ebere will be connecting us from Owerri, and she will be throwing some questions at me here in Abuja so that I can let the listening audience and the public know what the Enterprise Challenge is all about. So, Ebere, you are welcome to the show, and I'm sure you are ready with the people in Owerri to get to know more about what we are talking about this afternoon.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Remy. I'm so delighted to be part of this wonderful show this afternoon. Okay, very quickly, Mr. Remy, we have lots of questions. People have been asking questions about this enterprise challenge, about the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. So I deem it fit to bring it up to you to ask you questions related to that effect so you can brief our audience on how and what Ugwumba Leadership Center for Leadership Development in Africa is all about. Okay, Mr. Remy, we have a question for you. We wanted to briefly tell us what the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa is all about.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to appreciate our founder and president, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, for finding me fit and worthy to drive this initiative. The Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa is an impact and youth development organization that was established in 2019 to be able to empower young people with leadership and enterprise development skills that they need to compete favorably with others at the global stage. Before the founding of the organization, we saw a challenge, and a gap that needed to be filled, because around the world, young people are doing big things, but here in Nigeria, we are just trailing behind. So if he thought it wise to set up an organization that will be a leading center that will raise young people and the entrepreneurs for the African continent. So that was the reason why the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development was established. And we have a focus on three major areas. One of them is leadership development, we have enterprise development, and community development. Now, in leadership development, that is where we equip, that's the department that equips young people and women with all the leadership skills that they need to be able to match with the others at the international level. And that was also why we came up with what we call the Brand Nigeria campaign, which is a program under the leadership development department, that tries to change the orientation and mindsets of young Nigerians so that they can begin to think Nigeria first and begin to fall in love with their fatherland. Unfortunately, a number of young people, at least over 80% of Nigerians, they are not proud to be called Nigerians. So these are some of the issues that we are taking on, under the Brand Nigerian Challenge. Then let me also tell you, and this is not far-fetched, everyone can attest to this, that the name Nigeria stinks abroad. That is the truth of the matter. The name Nigeria stinks abroad, and we know why it is happening that way. A lot of young Nigerians who stay abroad, they took the criminal way and became fraudulent, and that has affected all of us. Over 200 million Nigerians are now painted black because of a few of us that are in the minority that decided to, do their things the wrong way. And that is why if you mention that you're a Nigerian abroad in US, in UK, in Europe, there's a way they look at you, and that is disheartening. And that was why our boss, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, decided to launch the Brand Nigerian campaign so that we can gradually change the mindset of Nigerians, even those abroad and those within the country, as well as foreigners. Let the foreigners know that we have over 100 and something Nigerians that are hardworking, that are resilient, that are very enterprising, that are also very intelligent, and that are also contributing to both national and global development. So we took it upon ourselves, because we know that the government cannot do it all alone. So we took it upon ourselves to showcase these young Nigerians that are doing marvelous things, that are even changing the ways things are done around the world. They are Nigerians. We are proud of them. So we took it upon ourselves to showcase them, so that these foreigners will know that all of us are not 419ers. All of us are not Yahoo people. We are doing big things. We are helping people. Look at what we are doing at the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We are funding people, training them, people that we don't even know, so that they can set up their own businesses. These are happening in the country. These are happening in Nigeria. They are not Americans that are doing this for us. We are the ones doing them. So we want the whole world to know that all of us are not criminals. It is very important, and that is what we're trying to achieve under the leadership development. That when you come to enterprise development department, that is where the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge comes in, and other skill up training programs where we empower young people, to be able to set up business ventures using their skills and their own ideas, and then we support them with seed grants, through a competitive process, so that it could be challenging, and then to also inspire them to do more. I know in the past a lot was spent. We trained fashion designers, we have trained hairdressing people, and the starter kits were given to them. So this time we try to remodify it, so that before we support you, you need to let us know exactly what you want to do with the money that you need from us, and then put them through a challenge, so that they can also learn how to run and manage the money that they are expecting from us. The era of giving them money or giving them starter kits and they go and exchange them for money at the end of the day is gone. So we are trying to remodel our approach, and that was why our president Ugwumba Uche Nwosu decided that we set up this grant competition called the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. And then the final, which is not the least, is the Community Development Department. In this department, we try to bridge the gap and intervene in infrastructure development, and also support education improvement, quality education and health sector improvement, across the country. So these are, there's also what we call Poverty Research Center. It's a department that comes up with the poverty index and statistics across the country to enable us see how we can intervene, and also bring in our partners to be able to solve development challenges that abound across the country. So these are the three major departments we operate in, and we have two important projects that we call our signature projects: the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge and the Rebrand Nigeria campaign. These are our signature projects, and we are so glad that they are making impact around the world. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so full. Oh, thank you, Mr. Remy, the Executive Director of Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. We've heard about it, and we are so delighted to just answers. Okay, sir. As a development organization, you talk about solving our problem. As a development organization, what problems of the Nigerian society are you trying to solve?
Okay. Okay, very good. I was able to even mention some of the problems while I was doing the opening remarks on what the center is all about. Now, let me tell you something. We identified a number of development challenges in the country. One of them is leadership, and then one of them, the other one is enterprise development. In the system, we have leaders that don't even know the reason why they are leaders. That is one. Over 90% of people we find in government positions, in leadership positions, do not know why they are there in those positions. So these are one of the major challenges we want to resolve, because it is when you have good governance, when a system is working, then you can begin to talk about development, the youth development, youth empowerment, and all of that. Because when you have the wrong people, just like the Bible says, when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice. So when you have the wrong people in government, whether as governors or as president or as House of Assembly members, if they are wrong people, if they don't understand the reasons why they occupy those positions, the system will remain the way it is. So this is a major challenge that we have discovered, and we launched this the leadership development department of the Ugwumba Center so that we can tackle them headlong. And that's also why we are reaching out to the younger generation. You know, they say catch them young. So that is the model that we are adopting to reach the young people. And in line with that, we launched what is called the Brand Nigeria Challenge. The Brand Nigeria Challenge is a program that encourages young people, especially students, to be able to understand the national values while and become proud of Nigeria. We have national values. If you read the national anthem or the national pledge, you will see that our founding fathers, they conscripted a number of national values that we needed to obey and fall in love with. So we are introducing the Brand Nigeria Challenge so that these young people at the secondary school level will be able to know their responsibilities to Nigeria, then their responsibilities as citizens. Not all the time we asking what the country will do for us. We want to know what they can contribute to make the country a better place. So that is one major issue that has kept the country where we are today. Then the next one is employment generation, or sorry, unemployment. Let me use the word unemployment. Now, you find out that the total number of unemployment in the country, especially among youth population, keeps rising, It has remained where it is, and it has even gone beyond where it was last time. Recently, the National Bureau of Statistics released a fresh statistics about the unemployment issue, and it is mind-blowing. So, in order to contribute to this poverty reduction and unemployment reduction policies of the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, we introduced what we call the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. By the grace of God, our boss, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, decided that we launch this project that will gradually empower young people to turn their skills, to turn their ideas into business ventures, instead of running about looking for jobs that do not exist anywhere anymore. So that is what we are doing at the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. So, like I said before, we identified two major issues that need attention in this country. One of them is leadership gap, and then the second one is the unemployment crisis that is facing Nigerian youths. So we are tackling them headlong with the two signature projects that I talked about before, the Rebrand Nigeria campaign and the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. So these are the two major programs that are helping us to solve these issues of leadership gap and the unemployment crisis in the country. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Remy, the Executive Director of the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Okay, sir. As a development organization, what are your success stories so far?
Wonderful. The success stories are too numerous to be mentioned. I cannot even remember all of them. Now, but let me start from somewhere. Now, we are so proud that those that benefited from our programs, they did not regret it. They have never regretted it. As I speak with you now, so many of the Ugwumba fellows, those that's what we call the beneficiaries of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. They have established their businesses and they are doing very well in their businesses. Now, let me tell you something remarkable that I need to point out here is that most of the people that come for the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, they have never come across a thing like that before. So when they come the way they are. And by the grace of God, they are the kind of people that we are looking for. We are looking for people that if they didn't come in contact with us, they would have, their ideas would have died with them. So we look out for starters, freshers, young graduates that are looking for jobs, so that we can help them turn their ideas or the skills that they already have into business ventures, into business opportunities, so that they stop running about on the streets looking for jobs. So as I speak with you, over 2,000 new businesses and innovations were batted at the end of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge that we had first in Owerri and in Abuja last year. Just in 1 year, we have helped and facilitated the establishment of 2,000 new businesses and innovations that are making progress around the world. Now, I will not fail to let you know that we are proud of our Ugwumba fellows. These young men have continued to make us proud. They are running with the vision and the information they got from us. We do what we call boot camp. In the boot camp, they are put together and they are challenged. We challenge them on in terms of analytical thinking, design thinking, creativity, and all of that. So when they leave, they run with these visions. And as I speak with you, the person that won our 1 million naira start prize or the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge in Abuja last year went to Lagos and won the Funding Space Youth Innovation Challenge, another 1 million naira. And he didn't stop there, he also continued. So we have exposed him and he's running with that idea and the vision that we have exposed them to. Now, just yesterday, the winner, or the second star prize winner of the first edition of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge in Owerri, Ezine Wakuba, just yesterday, she won 3 million naira, for bringing the slogan, the Nigeria at 60 slogan, the challenge they had yesterday, organized by the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. Her own slogan won the competition out of 1,000 submissions. So these are people, when they come to us, they are exposed to a number of critical leadership and enterprise development ideas, and they begin to do marvelously well. I will not also forget Gift Moneke that won the second star prize in Abuja when we had the Enterprise Challenge. This year at the funding space, he won 1.5 million naira, the star prize at the funding space 2020 edition. Now, let me tell you something. In all of this, we don't care who is the winner. My boss, even myself, we are not interested who wins our grants. So long as you have an idea that is scalable and also feasible with income generating potentials, if our panel of judges declare you as winner, we give you the startup and then provide technical support along the way to make you who you want to be, in order to realize the ideas and the skills that you have. So what we are doing is we are trying to contribute in the job creation program of the federal government, not just for any reason. And that is also why we are not non-discriminatory. Whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Hausa or Yoruba, we are not interested. So long as you are a Nigerian and you have an idea that we can help you turn into a business venture, you are welcome.
Wow, 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 wow. Oh, so wonderful. Okay, that's the reason why we're here. That's the 2020 edition of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. Now, about the 2020 Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, what are we expecting from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa?
Okay. Okay, very good. Now, the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge 2020 edition, which we nicknamed the lockdown edition because of the COVID-19 showdown. So we nicknamed it the lockdown edition. Now, this is going to be one of the biggest events across the country. This is one of the biggest. We are ready, and let me shock you, over 4 million naira in grant prizes are up for grabs. So we are preparing young people from across the country to get ready. This one, we are promoting team building. We are promoting team building. So anyone that is interested in participating in the Enterprise Challenge this year must form a team. The reason is because we have found out that team building is a critical necessity or factor for the survival of startups and SMEs. So we want to, encourage them to start with, building teams that will help them, because by the time you have a team, or you bring people that have different expertise on board, you'll be able to go far or farther than you alone as a founder of a business. So that's what we are doing. We are going beyond what it used to be. So we want them to start preparing for the big thing, like big corporations. When you have big corporations, so for example, Dangote company, it's not only Dangote that is managing it. There's a board, and there are board of directors, and there are other management levels. So we want them to begin to see it from that level, even though they are starting small now. We want them to see what the business is going to be like in 10 years or 20 years coming. So that is why we are encouraging team building. And this year, if you want to participate in this challenge, you must build a team. You must come as a team, not as an individual, because together you can achieve more together. So that's why we are encouraging that. So this year, the application portal will open by tomorrow. After the launch this afternoon, we open it up tomorrow so that people can start sending in their applications and prepare for the bootcamp that will last for 7 days. Remember, the bootcamp is where the whole knowledge is being transferred to participants. So I don't want anyone anyone that is between 18 and 30 years in the country to miss out on this important aspect of the challenge. Like I said before, most people are happy for the information and the knowledge that they have acquired, even more than the money that they would have gotten or that they didn't get. So we got all those as part of the feedback in the previous editions. So no one that has something to offer should miss this Enterprise Challenge this year. So that's why we're encouraging people from across the country to key in and be part of what we are doing. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, sir, Mr. Remy Chukwunyere. Okay, sir. Is there a specific, or okay, should I say, how many young entrepreneurs and innovators in Nigeria are you targeting to empower in this edition?
Okay. This year, just like I said, last year, we empowered about 2,000 young people that participated in the two editions, the Owerri edition and the Abuja edition. So this year, we are also looking at empowering over 1,000 young people, young entrepreneurs and innovators that have ideas that we can turn into business opportunities and business ventures from across the country. So we are hopeful that about 1,000 of them will avail themselves of this important opportunity to be empowered. Even if they don't get the money at the end of the day, the information and the knowledge that they will acquire is more than the money that they are going to that they would have gotten if at the end of the day they don't come up tops. So we are looking at empowering 1,000 young Nigerians with basic business development skills, as well as our seed grants for those whose ideas are spectacular, who have scalable and innovative ideas in any sector of the economy. So they are the kind of people we are looking for, and we are ready to empower them. Thank you so much.
Wow, 1,000 Nigerian youths. That's so massive. Wow, that's wonderful, sir. Okay, sir. We have different sectors in Nigeria. We have different sectors in Nigeria. We have power sectors and all that. So are there specific sectors that you're interested in, and what stage of business are you looking out for?
Okay. Basically, we are not sector specific. We're not sector specific. What I mean by that is, because every sector is important in the economic development of our country. So whether your business is in agriculture or is in information technology or in the health or education technology, you are welcome. All of the sectors are important, and we are interested in any one of them, so long as you have an idea that is scalable, an idea that is feasible, an idea that is going to solve a problem of the society. You are welcome. And again, about stage, we don't want the big business owners or the big businesses that have already started. Now we are looking for those who, if they did not participate in this enterprise challenge, those ideas would have died with them. So they are the kind of people we are looking for. Such people that, like I said, if they didn't encounter us, the ideas would never be realized. They are the ones we are looking for. And that is why we call ourselves angel investors. We want to come to them as angels, people that have come to help them realize the ideas that God gave them. So we come as angel investors to support those people to be able to achieve their goals in life. And that we have always been doing. So many people are grateful for encountering the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, and they are so happy for encountering Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, our president. So that is what we want to do, and that is what we are doing. Those that don't have hope of realizing their ideas, they are the people we are looking for, so that we can empower them and change their stories for life.
Wow, so everybody is free to apply. So please, dear viewers, kindly apply whatever idea you have, kindly apply. Okay, sir, what processes are involved in the application process? What are the processes, sir?
Okay, the processes are just simple. If you make up your mind, if you have an idea to apply, the first stage is the application, which will open by tomorrow. We're going to open our application platform tomorrow so that those that are interested, they first of all read through and know how they can apply. So when you apply, you are automatically admitted into a boot camp, the boot camp that will start from November 2nd. And that is where all the information, all the training will take place. So, and after the boot camp, even while the boot camp is still going on, then we do what we call preliminary pitching. We try to let them pitch their ideas. These things they said they want to do, we engage them to present it in a pitch form, online. They present it in a pitch form. Then there will be online voting. There will be online voting. We want people watching them. We're going to do it. It's going to be online and open for everyone to watch. We want to be as transparent as possible. We have always been transparent. Like I mentioned before, we don't care who wins our grants. So this time, we want to take it online so that everyone on our Ugwumba channels, on YouTube, on Facebook, even on Twitter, you will have the privilege of watching the boot camp and also watching the preliminary pitching that will go online. So you will vote for those that are competing, so that you help us, cross-check the assessments from our panel of judges to make sure that the judgments are fair. So that is why the online bootcamp will also go with online pitching and online voting before we announce the first 20 finalists. Then the first 20 finalists will now screen down to the 10 finalists. Then those 10 finalists, that's the 10 best ideas, or the 10 teams with the best ideas, they are the ones that will now come to Abuja for the final competition during the grand finale. So these are the stages involved. And by the end of this discussion today, we are going to release the application portal. By the grace of God, my boss, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, will oblige us the privilege of unveiling the new logo and also the portal so that people can start applying from tomorrow. This is our Nigerian at 60 Independence Anniversary gift. Like we said, this is a gift coming from Ugwumba Uche Nwosu and the team at Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. There's nothing greater than this. We are giving people, over 1,000 or more people from Nigeria, the opportunity to be empowered with skills and with even grants to be able to set up their own businesses. We're not interested in making money from them. We are giving them because we believe in giving, and that is what has kept motivating us along the way. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Remy. Thank you very, very much. That's the Executive Director of Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa speaking to us this afternoon. Okay, sir, is there anything, what else do you want our audience to learn about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge? Is there any other thing you want our audience to learn about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge?
Okay. Before we end this, I want them to know that this is the opportunity that they have been waiting for. I know your Nigerians are good Christians and good Muslims. The prayers that they have been asking, the prayers that they have been praying to God Almighty, the answers are here with them. So this is the opportunity to log in and submit the applications. Who knows who will win the grand prize of 1 million naira, second star prize of 700,000, the third one 500,000, the fourth one 300,000, the fifth one 200,000, and sixth to 10th positions go home with 100,000 naira consolation prizes. This is the answer to the prayers that they have been making. God bless me, God bless me. The answers have come. You cannot sit down at home and wait for money to fall from heaven. You cannot sit down at home with your ideas in your head, waiting for the government to bring money. The hour has come. Let us see what you have. You must make an effort so that by the grace of God, if you are favored, you go home with the knowledge you are acquiring from us and with the money that we are giving to support you, plus a follow-up technical support that we give to those that win, that participate in the enterprise challenge. Now, it's a whole lot of opportunities. We also bring the people from the private sector, from CBN, from Bank of Industry, from other international agencies, to us to let them know opportunities they have, access to finance opportunities they have beyond what we are giving. We cannot do it all. So whatever opportunities are available in government, in other private sector establishments, including what we call investors. There are people, equity investors or impact investors that may be interested in the ideas that they are putting up. So these are a whole lot of opportunities that we expose them to. And for participating in the Enterprise Challenge, you have already become one of the sons and daughters of Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, our president, and we continue to push you. When the mother eagle wants to train her kids to learn how to fly, she pushes them from the mountaintop, she throws them out, by the time they begin to fall, she go and grab them. So when you participate in this enterprise challenge, automatically you have become what we call Ugwumba fellow. And along the way, we will continue to carry you, until you establish your business and begin to do well. As I speak with you today, Ugochukwu Mbaka, who was the winner of our prize here in Abuja, is doing very well as the CEO of Mopo Energy. The winner of the star prize in Owerri, Innocent Onachukwu, is doing very well today as the CEO of Greenbox International Africa. It's a solar energy business and it's doing very well. Now, the second star prize winner, Ezine Wakuba, she has a honey business called Honey Empire, and yesterday she won 3 million naira from the government just for creating the slogan, the Nigeria at 60 slogan. That exposure we gave them, they are running with it. Then I will not forget Cosmos Usuji, the third prize winner in Owerri. He has a big farm complex and is doing well in other enterprises that he has established. The little grant that he won from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Here in Abuja last year, like I said, Ugochukwu won the first prize. He's doing very well. The second prize winner won another 1.5 million naira in Lagos for the Youth Innovation Challenge. The third person, God's Gift Ayowe, is a fashion business owner, and so many of them, I can't count them. There are those from Kaduna, those from Lagos, Muslims that also participated. So it's not a religious affair, and it's not a tribal thing. It's not about Igbos, it's not about Southerners, it's about Nigeria. We believe in one Nigeria. My boss is is a unity personified, Nigerian unity personified. So he supports young people from across the divide, across the country, wherever you come from. It doesn't matter whether you're from the south, whether you're from the north or from the west. We are interested in what you have to offer to Nigeria to make a change in this country. That's our interest, and that's the message I have for Nigerian youth. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. That's wonderful. I'm so delighted. I'm so excited. Feel like I don't know how to express this. I'm so happy to hear all those things. Okay, my viewers, I will urge you to
Okay.
use this opportunity. Please use this opportunity. It's a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, Mr. Remy. Thank you so much, the Executive Director of Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Thank you so much. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So at this juncture, I want to bring
very, very hard. I want to see that on the House of Rep. The Senate, that man, oh, the law.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to bring the president, Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development, to join us in the studio so that he can take a few questions before the unveiling ceremony. Are you ready with us? Are you ready to join us? Are you ready to join us, President? Mr. President?
Yes, I am. I'm fully ready.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. We thank you for obliging us.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, quickly, can you tell us how you feel?
First, good morning to all of you. Good morning, viewers.
Okay. Feel about the success policy. Okay.
First of all, let me say good morning, good afternoon to everybody, viewers across the world, across the country, and all Ugwumba leadership in Africa supporters. I want to welcome you to this platform again. For me, this is a great day the Lord has made, and all of us should be glad and rejoice in it. I'm happy that today we are going to do a very significant role in another phase of empowering and showcasing the talent of Nigerians. So I want to thank you for bringing me on board.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. So at this juncture, I want you officially unveil the logo and the application portal of the Enterprise Challenge 2020 edition.
First of all, I think before I unveil, I need to also congratulate those who have gone through this, our leadership center and the challenge enterprise that are doing very, very well now, and more especially a young lady who just yesterday, Ezine by name, who won 3 million naira. This young lady has been, not knowing what to do. She woke up every morning not knowing that she has a talent in her, but we found out that through our training and through our leadership challenge, this lady was able to find her potentials. And today, through the Minister of Communication, she was able to make herself known through a slogan, Nigeria at 60, and won 3 million naira. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of Nigerian youth seated out there in their homes who think that the world has ended. I think this is an opportunity for you to key in. We also have some other ones that also in Lagos who came through us, and they are now doing very well. Some of them are farmers, some of them are doing well in their own different field. The thing is that getting them to know who they are and then making them know that they can make it on their own without depending solely on government. It's not government alone that can provide job opportunities. You also can provide job opportunities for yourself, and the only thing we need to do is to train them and bring them on board. I want to also commend the DG who just a few hours ago has let everybody know what we are into. They are contributing our own quota towards the youth development in empowering Nigerian youths, especially those who thought that the world has ended, those who thought that things are no more moving in their life. Our own is to make them believe in themselves. One, through our leadership center, where we will bring out the potentials in them. Some of them are now House of Assembly members. Some of them are doing very well in their different fields. And also the Enterprise Challenge, which so many hundreds of Nigerian youths and even outside the Nigeria has also done well in finding themselves in some businesses or the other. These are what we do, and by doing this, we try also to make sure that once you are empowered and once you find the potentials in you, you should also look down and see those who have challenges and help them. So the DG, I want to thank you for showcasing our what we do in our foundation, our leadership center, and also going through what we are about to do today. Today, I think by the special grace of God, the portal will be open to so many Nigerians. It should not be Nigerians alone. Anybody outside Nigeria, you can also participate. What we are going to do is to make sure that at the end of the day, few Nigerians, few Africans should be able to have something to do in life, should be able to find that they can do it themselves, not necessarily waiting on government to provide all that you need. So as we unveil this application portal for Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge 2020 today, I believe that by the special grace of God and by His infinite mercy, we shall also produce more younger ones that will also in their own area field also help and produce more, so that like that we can build a Nigeria or an Africa of our collective dream and aspiration. So DG, I want to thank you. You have explained it all. Everybody listening, they've heard you. What we need to do is to make sure that the portal is open to everybody. Like you have said, it is not meant for any particular tribe. It's not meant for any particular religion. It's meant for all Nigerians, because we stand together as a country. And recently, we all know that the unemployment rate in the country has moved up to 27.1%. And you can't leave it alone for government. The President Muhammad Buhari, who had tried also his best in creating job opportunities for almost 774,000 youths across the country, 1,000 in every local government. So I think this is commendable, and also through the Empower program, which is commendable, but we cannot leave all to federal government, state government, local government, or even individuals too. But we on our own side, we should also contribute our quota. So my DG and all of you viewing this program live across the country, within Africa and outside Africa also, I want to thank you, and I want to say by His grace we shall get there. May I, as the president of Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa, by the special grace of God, unveil this application portal for the Ugwumba Enterprises Challenge in Africa for 2020. To God be the glory.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the portal has been unveiled by our president, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu. So you can now visit www.bit.ly/UAC2020. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, His Excellency, for doing us the honor of opening this portal this afternoon. We are so happy that you oblige us the opportunity of doing this important task as our president. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the with Ebere Mokeji. So, if you have any question that you want to throw back at us, you are free to do so. We are here this afternoon to take your questions, anything that you need to know about the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge 2020 edition. Meanwhile, the portal has been declared open by our president, so you can now go to www.bit.ly/UEC2020. Like I said before, this is our Nigerian at 60 independence anniversary gift to Nigerians around the world. So long as you are between 18 and 30 years of age and you have an idea that can be turned into a business opportunity, you are qualified, you are eligible to apply for this challenge. And by the grace of God, you will not leave empty. You will not regret why you attempted to join the challenge. You'll be happy that you did. And that is what we have been doing. We did it in Owerri, we did it in Abuja last year, and we are going to do it again. And it's going to be better this year because 4 million naira in startup grants are available for the best ideas around the country. Thank you so much. If there's any question, can we have the questions so that we can continue the discussion? Any questions from the audience?
I'm still expecting questions. Please, if there's any question, kindly drop your questions. We'll attend to it. Mr. Godwin Umoro said he had a question and we're waiting for his question. Okay, he just dropped a question right now. Okay, he said, hello, Mr. Remy, are you with me?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, Godwin said, I want to ask, what if one has more than one idea to present? Will it be accepted?
Okay, basically, we are looking for, you cannot submit two ideas. Look at the one that you think is feasible, that is scalable, and that has the power to solve any problem in the society. You cannot submit more than one idea. So please go back, form a team, and submit the idea that you think will be scalable and that is also innovative. That is important for us.
Okay, Godwin, you've heard it. If I were you, I would sit back, look at my ideas, sort the ideas, know the specific one, the authentic one we need. It will solve a problem in Nigeria because actually we have a lot of things, a lot of issues to handle in Nigeria. If I were you, I would sit back with my crew, my team, because this time around we're looking at teamwork. Sit back with your team, then check the specific one, the one that will be mind-blowing, the one that will fetch you to be the winner of this year's lockdown edition. Wow, we can't wait. We can't wait. We can't wait to have our winners. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Remy. So someone else asked, what's the duration for the application?
Okay, the duration to enable many people join in the context, we made it a whole 1 month application schedule, starting from tomorrow, October 1st, until 31st of October. You have 31 days to send in your application. This is enough time that we have allotted for this process. So that at the end of the day, if you don't apply, it means you don't have anything to offer. That is why we have made it a whole 1 month. So you have 30 days or 31 days to prepare and submit your application. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Somebody said he doesn't have a question. Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Nigerians are really appreciating Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. Nigerians are really appreciating it. Somebody said, I want to thank the drivers of this development center. We thank you too. Said he wants to thank the center. Is really sweeping across Nigeria and Africa at large. God bless the president of this center, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, for this noble idea. God bless you too, Mr. Wilson. God bless you and bless us to Mr. Remy. Somebody is saying thank you for this wonderful idea.
Thank you. God's will, Umorem. Thank you. I hope you have an idea that we are going to pitch before our panel of judges this year. That's my question back to you. Okay, any more questions?
We're expecting more questions. Please go ahead and drop your questions.
Any more questions?
For now, not really, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to let you know how this will be done. I'm going to open the application portal and do a brief presentation. Okay, so this is the application portal. When you come when you go to that site, uecbit.ly/UEC2020, it will bring you to this page. So when you get to this page, you will see how to participate. You can see photos of a young lady pitching. This is a panel of judges last year. This is 500,000 naira check that was released to the winner. So you can see what the sliders show there. Then you see a brief about the enterprise challenge. You can see the start price of 1 million naira is up for grabs this year. You can see second prize of 700,000 naira. You can see the third prize of 500,000, fourth prize of 300,000, fifth prize of 200,000, and 100,000 naira consolation prizes for 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th positions. So like we said, 10 finalists that are coming to Abuja for the final pitching competition will go home with star prizes. If it is not 1 million, it might be 700,000. If it's not 700, it might be 500 or 300 or 200 or 100. And that is what we are offering this year. This is the biggest that we have done since the event was started last year by this center. So after that, you will see the impact so far. The first edition, if you want to look at watch videos from the first edition that we had in Owerri, you just click here so that you can watch the videos. You can watch the events of last year that happened in Owerri. This is the second edition that happened here in Abuja, the National Challenge, the Abuja edition. So you can also click here to watch the events that took place during the edition last year. Then here will also take you to the application page, where you fill in the form and start submitting your application. Then on this, you will see activity timelines. Just like we said, application will open from tomorrow, October 1st, and end on the 31st. Then the boot camp will start from November 2nd and end on November 7th. Then the preliminary pitching will begin on November 9th to November 14th. And then the grand finale we hold here in Abuja on Monday, December 7th, 2020. Now, we also have what we call frequently asked questions. We put all of this together so that you will be able, on your own, understand everything that you need to know before you hit the submit button. Now, just like here, we have eligibility criteria. yeah, you are eligible to apply for this grant competition if you are a Nigerian, either male or female, between 18 and 30 years of age, who has an idea that can be turned into a business or social enterprise. You know, when you go look through, then you will see everything, all the questions that may be bothering you. We have all the answers here on the frequently asked questions. Then we also, the start prices are here, 1 million naira, second prize 700, and all of that. Then we also go to here, this another link for you to click to apply. Through the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, we promote innovation and job creation around Africa. You know, so when you hit this click here to apply, it will take you to this page, and this is the page where you fill the form, you answer the few questions that we will ask you to be able to assess your business, the nature of the business, the problem you want to solve, and how scalable that your business idea is, you know, and the stages of business where you are. So this form, this is where you will fill the form and return to us so that you can be automatically admitted into the boot camp. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is a little demonstration of how the application portal works. Like I said, you can quickly go to bit.ly/UEC2020 so that you can start your applications. But don't start today until tomorrow. This is our gift for you. Nigeria has 60th anniversary celebration. This is the gift from Ugwumba Uche Nwosu and the entire team at the Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've just done a demo of how this process works, and I'm sure that you have got it. And the conversations will continue even after we leave here this afternoon. Thank you so much. And I continue with, if there are other questions for me to answer, I am available to answer them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Any more questions?
No more questions, sir. There's no more questions, sir. Okay, sorry, sir. Somebody just sent me direct message.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, sir. Hold on, sir. Somebody just sent a message now. The person said, are we free to submit to your offices, and where is your office?
No, you are not free to submit to our office. We want them, we are digital. We want you to use the online form to submit your application so that we can track the progress that we are making and also be able to know where all of them are coming from. We don't want you to submit in office. We want you to submit using the application portal, which has been unveiled by our president this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Any more questions?
No more questions, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to, on behalf of our president, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu, declare the unveiling ceremony closed because we have been able to let you know how you can start your application, and we have also let you know what are it is for you, how you what you gain by participating in this enterprise challenge. Like we said, some people came as volunteers, but they joined the enterprise challenge, and today they have businesses that are well established, and they have also won grant prizes, you know, for participating in other challenges just because of the knowledge that they acquired from participating in the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. Now, some people came with raw ideas. You know, ideas are like raw materials. So when you come, don't bother yourself how you are coming. Just come. We have people that will mold those ideas, and they will become things that can be celebrated around the world. So don't bother about how raw or how crude your idea is. Just make the first attempt by sending in your application, and we'll take it up from there. We've empowered thousands of people, and yours will not be an exception. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to encourage you to go ahead and take the first step. Remember, God did not bless the Israel. The manna did not fall from heaven while they were sitting or lying down at a place. They moved forward. They moved forward even in the wilderness, and God remembered them. So if you don't move forward, we will not remember you. And the answers that you are looking for will not come. So take a bold step. And by the grace of God, this may be the answer that God has released to your prayers. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I've taken permission from my boss, Ugwumba Uche Nwosu. We want to call it a day and to close this unveiling ceremony. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.